What's up, guys? This is Dan at yourpbfriend.com. We're bringing you another first look from Paintball Extravaganza 2015. This is the Dye Rotor R2. Now, a couple other companies have done reviews from this event on this loader, but they missed some key features, and so we're going to talk about what is new on the rotor. The Dye Rotor has been one of the best hoppers in paintball, revolutionized the hopper game for years. And now this is the second version that they're finally coming out with. It's much anticipated. Some of the problems that happened with the original loader is people wanted the mouth to be bigger so you can feed paint better, or fill better. They wanted to be able to have different capacity options in a bigger shell, if possible. And the feeding, even though it's the fastest feeding hopper, on some paint, when it's a little soft, it would jam in there. The Rotor R2 brings you all of that. We're going to take a quick look. Starting on the outside of the hopper, it looks to be just a little bit wider. Still got a very good profile. It's not super heavy. It feels about the same weight as the original rotor, honestly. One thing they did here is the mouth is now bigger. It's a much bigger area for you to fill the pods in. So rather than the exact same size of the pod, you can actually feed it in real well. That's going to help it, so when you pour your paint in, the paint doesn't get stuck and all built up right here. It'll evenly distribute it throughout. It's got a real nice spring ramp in there, if you can see. The lid right here is very easy to switch back and forth, so it's no longer the old system that you would have to take off the screws to take off the lid. You literally have this little clip. If you can see, you push it and the two pins pull in. They contract. The spring, you got this springy part. It's really easy to put back in. You need to put it at an angle so the spring is towards the back. Push it and clamp it in and you're good to go. The R2 rotor, it shows you, or it brings to you, the ability to open the shell and make it bigger. On this back, you'll see a little tab. There's two directions you can do. You can do one to open it and take it off, and one to expand it. Let me show you what it looks like when you expand it. So you slide it to the left here, and then you just pull. There you go. Then you got this clear window, which you can see inside and see your paint. And you can actually hold 260 balls. So that's really nice. Another thing with that is to put it down again, you need to slide back. There's tracks here and there's two pins. I'll show you how it works. But you need to slide back that side and just kind of push it down. Alright, so you have to literally slide it back each time because it resets to the standard 0 position. To take it off, you would slide to the right and you just pull it out. You see, these are the two pins. You can slide left and right. And this is the track system. You see, you slide this way and it goes and stops in the track. You slide it the other way and it comes right out. This shell right here, this plastic, actually feels pretty strong. It's the same material it looks like that the lids have been made out of. So honestly, it shouldn't break. I know that was some people's concern is, are these lids going to break and are they too fragile? I don't think so. Honestly, it's pretty strong. Right here, to take out this system, there's these two red tabs or orange tabs. And what you're going to do is you're just going to push them towards the back. So real easy. You'll push them both. Then this part isn't too tricky. I stick my thumb back here. You stick your thumb down here and you push these towards you and the thing pops off. So here's your whole tray, spring-loaded tray, very simple. You have these pins that you can pivot, right? You can pivot, take them out, but this style of the rotor, this actually isn't the same thing. One big upgrade to the rotor is this new paddle system. Dye was aware that their hopper could jam with soft paint, and there's a lot more soft paint out there now. So they redesigned it. The paddles are a little different to push the balls down. And it has this new anti-jam little stopper, rubber stopper right here, if you can see this. So that right there, what that will do is it'll stop, when turning the balls, it'll stop them from getting pinched in between the paddles and this feed system. So you're not going to have the balls getting pinched in there anymore. So this essentially should get rid of all of your jams now. Still has an extremely fast feeding system. You can pull the motor right out. Really easy to take apart. Throw back together. So that's still real nice. Runs on 3 batteries. The Rotor has a new ball shot counter. It will alert you, I think, every 100 paintballs or so when it's time to reload and so on. You can use that. Most tournament players are not going to use that because, you know, literally you're shooting and you just fill up over and over. But some people may really like that feature, and if you're one of those people, guess what? It has it. So that's real nice. We got batteries in ours. So it works the same style as the original Rotor. There you go. Nice and loud. It still has the anti-jam wheel just in case, but with that new fin mechanism, it's supposed to be very consistent and proficient there. Putting the shell back in, you stick the nose in first, and then this thing literally just snaps in. Because it's a new hopper, every time I've ever held a new hopper, you're always kind of like, how fragile is this? I don't want to throw it together. You just slap the thing together. It's not very difficult. I know when people are going to first get it, they're going to be a little careful. Is this going to break? Am I going to do something? Honestly, you're not going to break it. I've been seeing people this whole event just slap it around, trying to figure out how it works because nobody told them there. And it wasn't really a big deal. To put it back together, it's pretty simple. You got the same system, kind of like the original Rotor. You just put it on. What I like to do is I like to squeeze this clear insert because it's got the 2 tabs. If you see right here, 2 lips. I squeeze it. Now realize to get it in, you have to slide this little clip system left or right. So if we're putting it down, you're going to slide it to the left, pinch, it's done. See? We'll do that again. Pull it out. Comes off. Put it together, I pinch it, slide it to the left, done. Pretty simple. It's growing on me a lot. At first I was a little weary with the things, but honestly, I think it's another solid product. These things are supposed to be releasing later in a few months. We'll have them up for sale at yourpvfriend.com right now. As always, guys, subscribe to our YouTube channel. We are going to be getting you the very first looks in paintball products and giving you down-to-earth reviews. So if you want to see what's coming out and be the first one, be sure to subscribe to us, like us on Facebook. Go ahead and order these right now at yourpvfriend.com. They're $250. I think Rotor fans, you're going to really like this. And even if you're a fan of another hopper, this is going to be a pretty good option. So I would try it. Thanks for watching the videos, guys, and take care.